We're running with it. Running with
Yeah.
it.
Oh my God, it's coming back.
You ever see that? They have that tutorial for that?
Oh my God, hold on.
Oh, down the highway.
Yeah, now we're getting there. All right.
Did you ever see the tutorial for that? When it's the run that's on film, but they're actually like standing in place, but it makes it look like they're sprinting on camera. I'll show you the video after the podcast.
It looks like we're on Weezer though. We're
back to the Blue album.
Yeah,
the
but
Blue
it's just
album.
us. It's more like I don't even know what. I don't even care.
Antisocial Experience 310.
Who cares?
I care, man. We got to
I don't
count
give a
somewhere.
fuck. Yeah, the count from Sesame Street.
We're not going back there.
Yeah, well, we should. We should talk about the count.
Copyright.
I love him.
What about actually focus on it for a minute? I don't have a title yet.
No, well, let's talk about the count.
Dude, look at the cast of characters in that entertainment.
Seriously.
Like, to your knowledge, have they stopped making new ones to this day?
Not to my knowledge.
Like there's everybody's favorites.
Yeah, but I still believe they're
from like time
to
time. There's new ones.
Yeah, because they're still having those guests on. I mean, there's always guests on it, but the guests go through all time. You know what I mean? Like it's not like they're still having Bill Cosby on or nothing. You know what I mean? Like obviously,
it just. Dude.
You might still have Bill Cosby on, but they're not.
No, we're not having Cosby on. I'll tell you that much. What a timeless show, though. You know what I mean?
The Cosby Show is excellent. But here's the thing about the Cosby Show: their last name was Huxtable. So who the fuck was the Cosbys? You know what I mean? Seriously, like why was the Cosby Show? When his last name is Huxtable.
His real last name was Cosby.
Right, but where's that coming
from? When
the
show? Huxtables, right.
Yeah,
right.
It makes no sense at all.
And he in the show, was he not Dr. Huxtable?
Yeah, correct. That's what I'm saying.
Somebody needs to draw that parallel and explain how the hell that show is called The Cosby.
I bet he's in the Marvel Universe and they pulled him from a different timeline. Like, we're going to need that Dr. Huxtable from the other timeline. Like, for what? You know, what good is he? A couple of jokes and a couple of rape women. Like, that's it. That's all we get out of him. He's like,
he looks at Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange like, this is the one.
He's like, let me see the pen.
Oh my
God!
Yeah, I don't know how. Are there other shows that have done that?
I don't
like.
See, this one just came up to me like literally a week ago. I just realized I was like, oh my God! You know what I mean, that's crazy.
Right, but what was the Corky show? What was that? Life Goes On.
Growing Pains. No, Growing Pains. That was Life Goes On. Yeah, it was Life Goes On. You're right.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right.
Man, it's a different world. I miss.
Do you remember when he burned down the restaurant? Yeah,
dude, I miss that.
Dude. That's classic Cork.
I miss that media. That
I know. I miss the Cork media
TV.
myself.
Like not that show and others. It's just like
dude. When he burned down the restaurant, that was like, I don't know. That was like when we won the Olympics or something. You know what I mean? Like it was monumental.
It was pretty serious in the show. Like.
Yeah, it was like the Iraq War and then Corky burned down the restaurant. You know what I mean? It was crazy time.
It was.
I know. Nobody thought he burned down a restaurant. So Dalton, we kind of thought he'd give up, but nobody thought about Corky the restaurant. They just tried to give him a job, man. You know, they didn't think he was gonna torch a fucking place.
Yeah. How did he burn it down?
Short of fucking cash, dude. He didn't like it. Fucking went all ape shit. Fucking just gasolined it and said, "Fuck you."
So his register was short.
Yeah, then he took his motorcycle and jumped the flames back and forth.
No, he didn't. All right, so his register's short. He didn't like it. He went crazy. Jimmy's dead.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
There's no way. He didn't even have a motorcycle, did he?
Oh my God. Yes, you have one. He was just like Fonzie. Oh my God.
You good?
Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. That's the funniest thing ever. Holy fuck. Him jumping the flames. Like, oh my God. Then he jumps the shark like days later, you know. He's all of a sudden he would make more sense in the water with the leather coat on than Fonzie was, you know?
Totally.
Like,
Water
like,
skiing
well,
with the leather coat.
that's what I mean. It'd be like, well, Corky, you know what I mean? Like, we could kind of see him more in a leather coat on skis, more so than the
Yeah,
fawns. Like the fawns, you're just being a fucking idiot.
that's true.
But
Yeah.
Corky, like we get it, you know, we get it. It looks great, bud. You know, send him on his way.
So what? He burns it down on purpose.
Yeah,
How did
yeah.
it, how
Jumps on
how
that
was the shit
motorcycle.
short? Did somebody like scam him?
I don't know. I don't know. I was making
Man,
that
I
part
gotta
up
go
too.
back and watch that.
Yeah, I hope it was somebody scamming him. He like beats him up in the back corner, then soaks them in gas, tries to light them on fire, and then he gets his motorcycle and like spins dirt on their face. Oh
Dude,
my
can you
god.
remember back? Like
He has a machine gun mounted on his
what
side.
what what's the first like R-rated movie?
They call him Cork Bell.
Cork Bow?
Yeah. He has a bandana and shit on, big machine
Is that
gun.
dude still alive?
I don't know. That's
We
what I
gotta
was
get we
wondering.
gotta get some.
Oh my god, dude, he should morph into Cork Bell for
Oh
sure though.
yeah.
How can we be the first ones to
I don't
think of
know.
this? But that's awesome,
Uh,
dude. Oh my god.
what's the first R-rated movie you saw? Do you remember?
Oh my god. Let me think about this. I think it was Jaws because
Was
my
Jaws
grandmother.
R-rated? Or is it
Yeah, it was.
PG-13?
No, I think it was the first one was already.
Jaws.
My grandmother actually, God rest her soul, she had to come fucking uh pick me up at the rolling because I was so scared of it because I was only like 4.
I can't say that the first one that I saw, like, I can't claim my first R-rated movie, but I can. The first one that, to my knowledge, oh, I'm watching an R-rated movie.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Was
Yeah, yeah.
Nightmare on one of the? I think it was the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
See, that was one of them too for me. I don't know, but like I said, if it's Jaws is R-rated, that is the first one. But otherwise, it is a Nightmare on Elm Street. My Uncle Mike made me watch
Dude,
that shit at my
dude, it
Uncle Ron's
scared
house.
the.
There was a part where Freddy, okay, this chick lays down in bed, and Freddy's underneath the bed, and dude, it scared the fuck
Yeah,
out of me. Like, oh
it
my
was just a
god,
scary movie in general. As a kid,
yeah. The one I finally like it made me not scared of him anymore was the Dream Catcher or whatever, or the Dream Master or whatever, where the dude like went into the video game. That part of it,
yeah,
you remember that part? That one was like more animated and more like I'm like oh, this ain't so scary anymore. You know, just growing up too, obviously, but like that's what I felt like. All right, Freddy's kind of a pussy, but like up until then, I was like, oh my god, you know. I remember even being like scared of the Nintendo game. It was like because I was so young, I'm like, oh my god, you
dude,
know. Yeah, you have the lights off and it's making that fucking 8-bit fucking scary sound. Like, oh my god, good
it
times.
and just even like even some of
Wow.
the shit out of one like some of those movies like couldn't be made in today's culture. Like today,
No way.
dude,
No
think
way.
about the one where maybe it's that one. Is that the one that has the black girl in it?
I don't know. The Nickel Blood movies have a lot of
No,
black
the
girls in
Nightmare on Elm Street.
them.
You remember where he makes the joke or whatever? He's like I like dark meat, and he licks
Oh,
like one
yeah,
of
I
the
forgot.
blades on his
No,
glove.
wow, I forgot all about that, dude.
Yeah, and
Wow, I forgot all about
she's
that.
calling him a slur. I think.
Yeah, I forgot all about
Like,
that,
yeah, you
dude. Wow.
couldn't.
No,
You're not making
no,
that in today's culture,
no, dude, I forgot all about
right?
that one. Wow,
I'm not
that's
making that up.
crazy.
That's
No, that's 100. You're 100% right. Dude, as soon as you said it, I'm like, wow, I just forgot all about it.
yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Yeah, you could not get away with that today. you should, you should try to get away with it, Nick.
No. Do you know what they need to do?
What?
He isn't dead yet. Robert England, the guy that played Freddy.
Oh, I thought you were looking. What about
I
Corkbow?
don't know. I can look that up too.
Yeah, we need to see
He,
how he's alive because he's the savior of the
he's not
United
dead yet. He's
States.
77.
Is he really?
They
Good
need
for
to
him, man.
like.
They need to put him in ice with right beside Walt
No, they
Disney.
need to.
Then put him in hell right beside
They need to
Jason.
make a project, another Freddy movie. Get him in on it.
They are making
Are
one, aren't
they?
they? Yeah, I
Oh,
thought I saw
really?
one.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
dude. Dude, I'm not joking. I'm not fucking with you. Where
A
did I just
new
see that
Nightmare
at?
movie?
Yeah, where did I just see that? Hang on.
Well,
Let me think
he's
about this.
open to returning as Freddy. I don't know.
No, come on. Stop. I just saw this somewhere. I'm not fucking with you. Oh my god, because I don't even watch TV that much.
New night. So what? New Nightmare?
Yeah, call it New Naked Nightmare. It's the unclosed version.
I don't think if we're getting another one, that's gonna be crazy. Hold on. A Nightmare on Elm Street 2025?
There, I told you.
Millie
Told you,
Bobby
motherfucker.
Brown leads the terror.
Told you, dude.
Dude,
Told you. I told
they're
you. Listen,
rebooting it?
man.
Are
Yeah.
they keeping him as Freddy? What? What the shit is this?
I told you, dude. I knew I saw something. I knew I did. 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 Yes.
Man, I
Yes.
hope they do it some justice, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think they'd have to, man. I hope so. I mean, they did remake Point Break, but it doesn't exist. But that's
It's
cool.
actually really good.
Shut the fuck up.
It's it's
Shut
not
up. Don't do not in my presence.
it's not
Don't
the
even say it.
classic, man.
Don't, dude. I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna listen to you. We're gonna drop it right here. We're just gonna pretend we're not even gonna say nothing. Okay? It doesn't exist. And just shut
Right,
the
right.
fuck up. All right? We're good here. Anyway, so back to the real part. You want to hear a funny story quick? So one time, Ben Jeffries got me a set of the Karate Kid movies, right? So it's got Karate Kid 1, Karate Kid 2, Karate Kid 3, and then the remake of Karate Kid with Will Smith's kid in it or whatever.
Oh,
So I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. So I'm like, Karate Kid 1, I'm like Karate Kid 2, I'm like Karate Kid 3, and I'm like, oh, the remake. And I pick that up and I flip it at fucking disc. I shut it and I go, thanks, buddy. And I fucking take it and walk away.
didn't want the remake.
It doesn't exist, man.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
I mean, I understand what they tried to do. They tried to bring a new
But they're doing it again
right. They
now.
tried to
But did you see they're coming out
well,
with another one
didn't
now?
they did it with was it Will Smith's kid or
Yeah,
was
Will
it
Smith's
Little
kid.
Bow Wow?
It was Little
No.
Smith's kid. It was Little Munch
Yeah.
Munch.
And then they did the one with the girl, right? The next Karate Kid.
Oh yeah, yeah, I forgot about her. But yeah, I have Mr. Miyagi in it still, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she didn't show up in Cobra Kai or nothing like that, which was weird. Everybody thought she would. Because that was a cool
Yeah.
show. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not
very cool
alive,
show, dude.
Pat Morita,
No,
which could you
no.
imagine if he was
He
and he was in
yeah,
Cobra
dude.
Kai?
Dude, everything
Dude.
did you watch it?
I haven't
Uh,
seen it all, but
but dude, it's so good. It's so fucking good. It's so good. I haven't seen it all. I've seen up to like the 5th season, but
who
dude, it's
produced
just
that?
it's
Netflix? Is that a Netflix?
well, yeah, but first it was
Oh
YouTube.
yeah, it was a YouTube show,
Yeah. Yeah, first 2 seasons were
but
YouTube.
it's on Netflix.
Yeah, yeah, then Netflix bought it at the 3rd
Dude,
season.
so
But it's
good.
dude, it's actually it really is. Dude, they really did justice
And it's
storyline and
like,
everything. Like it just
how can you take such a cheesy character from back in the 80s?
dude, it made him awesome. You know what I mean? It made him awesome. Like they made Johnny cool as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
like
was
they
like
really
your
did.
typical high school bad guy bully.
Yeah, but like he turned out to be awesome. You know what I mean? Like really just
As shitty
it's
as he
cool.
was in the movie,
Yeah.
he's like so much better of a person in the new show.
Yeah, but like it's cool to see that character arc, the redemption, the fucking like
Didn't
that's
they bring
you know
back
that's
Michael Barnes too?
they brought him all back. Everybody but fucking the chick and Miyagi.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, they even brought back what's his face from the second one. Who's Miyagi fight or whatever, or who's he fight in the
Who's
second one?
that Michael Barnes guy?
No, that was third one. That's the third
Oh,
one he fights. He fights the Chinese guy because he's ever in Japan or Tokyo or
yeah.
whatever.
They brought
I
that guy
can't think of
back.
his name. Yeah, Chosen. That's who
Okay.
it is. Yeah, Chosen's in
Whoa.
it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch more into it.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude. Chosen. They brought back Michael Barnes. They brought back the dude. Who's the older dude? That
Oh,
comes with
Reese.
him. No, the Priest is
Yeah.
there, but who's his buddy from the third one? Terry Silver. He's in it too. Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Good
yeah,
shit, man. Good shit.
yeah, dude. It's crazy, dude. I'm telling you, it gets crazy. And the kids who play in it are awesome actors too. You know what I mean? Like they do a
Yeah,
really good
that's
job.
actually like I think that's next on my list to like run through and watch all of it.
You really should do because I'll tell you what. The year
I
it came out
started
on
watching it
Netflix,
and then I kind
I have the first 2 seasons if you need
of
them for some
no,
reason.
I got Netflix.
Okay.
I can watch it.
Okay, but fucking, I remember the first 2 seasons. I was still with that chick, and we watched them on YouTube because she had it, right? And she showed it to me. So I'm like, well, this is really great, you know. When Netflix bought it, we split up or whatever. But I stayed at that house in South, you
Yeah,
remember? So, dude, I remember the night fucking third season came out. I watched the third because they let it all release it all at once. I watched that third season 2 times before 5 o'clock
just
that
straight
afternoon.
through. Nice.
Straight through, dude. It's so good,
And is that
so
where it
good.
ends? This third season?
No, dude, they're literally on the 6th season, the third part of the 6th season they're about to release, which is the end of it.
Damn.
Yeah, but they released the 6th season into 3 parts for some reason, just to string it along,
Yeah,
obviously.
yeah, I get that.
But fuck it, yeah. They're about to release the last
That's like
part of
there's
it.
ups and downs with entertainment, you know?
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure. But I honestly, dude, I think they kept a good consistency with it. Like I never, everything I saw up to the 5th season, I think, has been good. It's been consistent. It doesn't bore me. You know what I mean? Like The storylines are decent. Like I'm into it. So like I think they do a decent job with
Right,
that.
right.
And like that's hard to do these days. I think, especially jumping off these couple '80s characters. You know what I mean? Like there wasn't a whole bunch of backstory. Like Daniel, obviously, but the rest of them, like there wasn't a bunch. Like dude, they got most of the Cobra Kai guys back. Hell, the one was dying, and they brought him back before he
That
died.
he dying in real life, and they brought the
Yeah,
actor back
yeah,
to get him in the
so he's
show.
on screen. Yeah,
That's
before he
badass.
died. Yeah, they show him die on the screen too. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy, huh? Like that's incredible,
It
man.
is.
Like
It actually is.
that's really,
Like,
yeah, that's really cool. I think
and
so.
just
Anyway, like,
look at what people try to do and how the same idea can fail and then succeed depending who does it. Like they redid the
yeah,
Ghostbusters with all women, right? And
right.
although it's I guess a good standalone movie, like fans overall didn't like it or did.
It wasn't a Ghostbusters
Right.
movie. Yeah, that wasn't
I mean, it
Ghostbusters.
was, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. They were ghost busting, but it wasn't
Right.
Ghostbusters. Yes.
Okay.
Is that
I
fair to say?
guess. But
Yeah.
then they take and do another part with, continuing some of the characters from the original, what,
Right.
2 or 3 movie, 2? Or was
Two.
yeah,
Just
they
two.
continue, Peter Bank is
Wonder
it
why they did do a
Venkman's
third.
family? His grandkid?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
And
Yeah.
that
I didn't see any of the new ones.
I've heard that one's great.
I heard they're both
Yeah,
great.
well, yeah, there's a 1st and 2nd.
Yeah, I heard they're both great. But
I
like
haven't seen them, so
I haven't either. But I heard they're
but
both really
that's
good.
I mean, depending who picks it up,
Yeah.
and it's, that's like
But they had to have that pass on, you know what I mean? They couldn't just like bring the chicks in. Like they had to have that torch pass, you know what I mean? Like they had to have the older guys tie into it. Like they just
yeah,
couldn't be
just
at
do away with the y
that's what I mean. They couldn't
well,
just
look
be like
at it,
that's
dude,
it.
look at it when you take and throw out canon like, Disney did with Star Wars. Just, nope,
Yeah.
it doesn't exist.
They need to throw out that last trilogy.
Hmm?
They need to throw out the last trilogy. They
What's
really
that?
do, man.
Part
7, 8,
yeah.
and 9. They need to throw it the fuck out.
I don't what even alright, what
It's
even
garbage.
happens, okay?
They kill
Because
off everybody. They kill off everybody.
the
That's it.
original trilogy is 4, 5, and 6, right?
Correct. Correct.
And then in the '90s is when they started.
One, 90, 2000,
It
early
was 1, 2,
2000s.
and
1,
3.
2, 3,
So
3.
the
Yes.
Phantom Menace.
Which wasn't received well at first, but now looking back, everybody's like
So
good with
what
that.
was
You know
that?
what I mean?
Phantom Menace, Clone Wars,
Menace,
Revenge of the
Wars,
Sith.
and Sith.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
and then I don't know.
And in
Did they tie?
2015,
Because look at the time. Okay, look at the time. Right when the original Star Wars trilogy was filmed and technology and what they could do.
yeah, it was all
Right,
models.
and then look at when the time and technology where it was for actual parts 1, 2, and 3. Phantom Menace, Clone Wars, and Sith.
Yeah.
Do you think did they tie them good, like, making it like it was from the same universe, in your opinion?
Oh yeah, did you like in a big stadium for like the pod race or
Yeah.
whatever? When they're zooming out and you can see all the people moving. That's just a model with an airbrush under or a hairdryer underneath it, moving all the people, so it looks like all these
Nah, that's
fans.
crazy.
Like they're still using models and shit like that. And I think they adapt that well. You know what I mean between CGI and
So,
that. So he's still using models up in the '90s like that. You know what I mean? He's still. And I think like I said, I think he still uses that where he can, and I think he adapts it well. Like,
what part is it where you get to see how Vader became Vader? Where he was all cut down on the
oh, the third one at the end of the Revenge of the Sith. It's at the very end. After Obi-Wan cuts him on the
chops him
fucking
down to
back or
nothing and
whatever.
lets him
Yeah.
there.
Yep. Yep.
Dude, like, I don't know. Do you think that
It says you were the chosen
was that an
one.
essential part of the movie, or was that more fan service that they put that in there, showing how
What?
Vader became Vader? Like, was that? Do you think?
Well, that's what it was
Right,
about. This was the whole first beginning of it's about Anakin turning into
right.
Vader.
I get that, but having that scene and everything, you think that was?
Showing him at
Yeah,
the end. I think that was the
big
big
finale
finale.
of
That's
it.
what you wanted. That's what everyone wanted to see. Yeah, that's what you wanted to
So
see at
was
the
it for
end.
the fans, or was it
Ha-
to?
I think it was for
Yeah,
everybody. How could you not have that in there? What this? What? Because that's the ultimate ending,
yeah.
isn't it?
It's pretty
That's.
good.
I mean, that's what I mean. What more could you get out of that trilogy other than him
I don't know. Do
becoming
you know
that?
anybody that doesn't like that part?
Yeah. Do you know anybody who doesn't like Star Wars? Because
Yeah,
I'll
right.
kill him. Yeah. Like don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with the wars,
Yeah.
man.
No.
No, like dude, that's one thing. Like I don't know, I've always loved Star Wars. Like I remember renting out the books in the library when I was at my elementary
Clone
school and
Wars
stuff.
books and
Like that,
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like the comic books and stuff. Like yeah, but they had the comics in the book. You know what I mean? In the library, so you could like it was a bunch of the comics and it was just one big
yeah,
hardbound book. Yeah, but dude, I'd rent it. Oh my god, all the time. I loved them. I fucking loved them. I was soaking up so much Star Wars, anything I could. But that was before, again, the 1, 2, and 3 released. That was before the new ones were released. That was just when we had the original three, and everything was just building off that. You know, the extended universe and blah blah blah, that
right.
stuff. But it was cool. You know what I mean? It was great to have. Thank God, because it was all books and stuff. But like, thank God, because like dude, oh my God, I loved it. And thank God it's the '90s too, because I was growing up right at the time I was getting into that shit again, that's when they started re-releasing the movies. That's when we re-released the action figures. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God, like this is the best time ever because like we haven't seen Star Wars figures in fucking 20 or 15 years. Now all of a sudden we're fucking pumping them out again. And it's like, oh my God,
Yeah,
right at the
and they've been
time.
making them ever since.
Yeah, but this was I don't know if you remember these. They were called the Power of the Force figures, but they were '90s. They were all bulky, like tough, big muscles fucking figures.
like
You know what I mean? Like
like
Luke's like
roided
this. You know
out.
what I mean? Yeah, dude. Yeah, big time. I actually have a cool Vader figure. I mean, I don't have many Star Wars. I used to have a huge Star Wars collection, like of all vintage stuff and stuff like that. I
Did they
sold it
do a
all.
roided out Vader? No.
Yeah, dude. Listen, dude. I'm telling you, I have like, dude. Where's my phone? I'll find it. But I have a Vader. It's cool as shit. He's not as roided out, but you can pull his top of his helmet off, and it shows his actual fucking face from like the third one. Whenever he like pulls his
Right.
helmet off, his face is under there and shit. It's cool as shit,
Nice.
dude. But yeah, dude. No, that the roided out one. Oh, dude, let me find my
Dude,
phone. That's fucking. Dude, you wait. You see this? It's yeah. I know exactly what to look up. It's the fucking Power of the Force fucking
I can
figure.
pull them up.
All right, yeah, dude. Look up Darth Vader, Power of the Force.
That's just crazy.
Oh my God, dude, he's fucking huge. Like they all are. Luke's fucking Luke looks like he's been working out at the gym for like years. Dude, it's crazy. All of them
So
look
that
like that.
kind
The
of
whole
they
lot.
kind of cross like WWE, WWF,
Yeah,
and
but
Star
a
Wars.
lot of '90s figures look like that. Like if you look at some of the X-Men and stuff like that, like a lot of the '90s figures
Oh,
were like
dude,
that, man.
that's ridiculous.
Can you bring it up?
I not on that screen. I
Oh,
can. Give me a sec.
yeah, bring it up because it's awesome, isn't it? Tell me he's in buff as
Oh, he
shit.
is. He's
Yeah, you wouldn't fuck with that Darth Vader.
no, for sure. That's
Yeah,
weird.
that is so awesome.
I'm trying to think where
It makes me so
trying to think
happy that
where
you
to bring
found
it
it.
up.
Probably Dagobah.
Oh, they want to celebrate these dummies.
Oh my God, yeah, dude, he's legit. I just want to buy one. Like, I'm serious. Like, that's cool as shit. Look how cool he is.
Dude, he's ripped.
Oh my God, dude. He would take out Hogan at Muscle Beach. You know what I mean? Like, no joke.
There's nobody winning against that guy.
Who could? Look at his arms.
It
That's
was-
the 24-inch pythons.
all right, so digging into this, you said a lot of action figures were like this
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in the
Like a
90s.
lot of the X-Men. Like, I had a Deadpool like that, actually.
Like any rhyme or reason as to why?
No, that's just how they made them in the '90s, dude.
Like, dude, that just
It was insane.
it is. Like that's
Yeah, but there were a lot of them like that, man.
I'm sorry, but that's just crazy.
Yeah, it's wild, but that's the way it was. I can't believe. Why do you see Luke, dude?
Oh, I'm trying, buddy. I'm just trying to find. I gotta find my dock here and plug it.
That's fine. You fine. You dock whatever, but you just fucking. I'm telling you, once you do, you'll be like, yes,
Who did you say it was?
Luke Skywalker.
Luke, Power of the Force.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like He-Man.
It is. It is. He-Man
Yeah.
characters were like that, and
Yeah.
Thundercats, dude.
Yeah.
But it's not so bad because they were like that.
There you-
That's not Star Wars,
yeah.
buddy. I'm
Look
sorry.
at that shit, dude. Look at him. Look at the size of his. Look at his hands. Look at the size of him. He's like a gorilla.
Look at them meat hooks,
That's
dude.
what I mean, dude. He's a mother. How big he is.
Look at his thighs,
Look at his
them quads,
chest, dude. Like, holy fuck.
the quads, dude.
Dude, look at him. He can smash mountains with those arms. Like, oh my God.
So, is there rhyme or reason as to why they did it?
Let me look it up quick.
All right,
See if
go
I can
ahead.
see
Man.
anything. Because I never really looked into it, to be honest with you. I just knew they did it.
So, very surprising.
Isn't that crazy?
Like, I don't know why
You didn't
or
know about this, huh?
no, I mean, obviously, I've seen action figures,
Right. Oh, yeah, no,
but
I
I
get
didn't
you
know
know about
about
the '90s.
I didn't know
Yeah,
yeah, I
the
didn't know about
Muscle Beach.
the
Yeah,
Roid Rage and Muscle Beach,
yeah. Like they manufactured everything in Muscle Beach.
Star Wars.
It's like we're moving all the companies to Muscle Beach.
Lucasfilms?
Yeah, it's a bad boy fucking lift off. Like holy shit, dude.
It's like you get the whole pain and gain arc for Star Wars.
Like oh my
Did you ever
god.
see that movie?
Huh?
Mark Wahlberg, The Rock, and,
Nah. If it has The Rock in it, I haven't seen it. I hate The
dude, I'm
Rock.
trying to think who else is in it. There's, like, 3 people in it. Yeah, it's based on a real story. They ended up kidnapping
And The
somebody.
Rock plays all three of them.
No.
Oh.
No, but he plays a funny ass character in it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I saw the big figures, but I don't know if there was some reason to it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's why I'm curious now too. Why are 90s action figures so buff? So muscular, right?
I guess, yeah.
Because it is crazy, man. I forget where I even saw that it brought it up and made it like it made me aware of it, you know? Something
Something's a little off with the proportions of the 1995, like, Star Wars. You
yeah.
see that? You brought that up too.
Yeah, yeah. You see the difference? Look at that difference in this fucking look at that little chart that's right there. Do you see it? It has the four figures.
Oh my.
Yeah, it shows the original compared to the fucking yeah. Yeah.
So 37 to 39 inch chest and 32, 34-inch waist goes up to 52-inch chest and a 27-inch waist.
Isn't
Dude,
that crazy? Isn't that crazy?
that I'm sorry, but that is hilarious. Like they actually have Mark Hamill there.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You should see Batman figures from like the fucking 90s. Like they get ridiculous there too.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, maybe was that the world back then? Like the
I guess maybe
action figures comics, they needed to make them that big.
I guess, but like if you look back at like that's how like there was Arnold time Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone. That's how action heroes looked, you know, and I would probably sell more at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Because that's what people were into. You know what I mean? I would get that, and they were trying to resell the movies because they remember they re-released them in the theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you know what I mean? Why not? You know what I mean? Like anything's gonna appeal to the kids and whatnot. You know?
I remember somebody got me that as a gift, the original trilogy
Yeah.
on
I
VHS,
have it still.
the one on
The
VHS.
unedited, yeah, unedited. But
Dude, it was I just remember watching it so much.
I don't know if you remember, but this is about Star Wars toys because you're old enough to remember. Once like Jedi ended, they sat on the shelves, man. Like nobody was buying them anymore. They sat on the shelves for like 2 years after Jedi ended. Nobody wanted them anymore, whatnot. So then, like nobody made Star Wars toys for like years. So then, until this Power of the Force that line came out in '95.
Right.
So like you know, I mean, this was a gamble, one and two. It was the first fucking line of Star Wars figures in almost 10 years.
Right. Why was it so hard to find original toys? Because everybody opened them, right?
Yeah, nobody ever thought that they'd be worth anything. They're just pieces of whatever. Unless you had Nazis like my dad.
Right.
Yeah, he's like, I got the box for that still, and I'm like, it's from fucking 1942. You know, how's that possible? But
Right.
listen, I was just telling a story today. Back probably 10 years ago, maybe 15 years, no, probably 10 years ago. I sold one of my dad's toys from when he was younger, from the 60s, okay? It was this tin robot, okay? But he sold the box and everything for it. What this tin robot did is you fucking hit a button on it and it walked. It would take 3 steps. The chest would open up. The chest would fly open and all these guns and lights would start going off, dude.
Right.
And then the chest would show back up and it would take more steps. But he still had the box and everything for this. A guy in Brazil wanted this toy because it was hey, I when I was a kid. He paid us $1,300 for it and then another $500 to get it shipped to him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It was one of
man.
my biggest sales ever. But yeah, that was crazy, dude. Crazy. But the toy itself was so fucking cool because it was all tin. It wasn't fucking junk plastic or anything. It was neat as shit, dude.
Right.
And to see the mechanics work how they did, like that was cool. That was toys, man. That was cool.
You like the old the metal trucks and the metal cranes and whatnot.
Yeah, my dad gave me my dad had like the old GI Joes when they were still big. But, like, he
The
still
big G.I.
yeah, but
Yeah.
he has, like, the Foot Locker, the tents, all that shit for it. He gave me all that, like, I have all that shit, dude. It's cool as fuck.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah, cause I can still collect figures now and again in here, but, like,
Yeah, I'd be
yeah, I
hanging on to that
no, dude, it's tight, like, no, I'm keeping that one, that's
for sure. That's,
but, yeah, the only thing is, like, the vinyl over the years, some of the vinyl, like, on the tents and stuff, like, rots out, you know what I mean? Because it's vinyl, but, like, no, dude,
yeah.
the G.I. Joes, like, the real American heroes from when we were, like, the '80s were cool, but the original G.I. Joes were fucking, like, because it comes with a wooden Foot Locker. I mean, it's made of fucking wood, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's old, it's cool as shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, old stuff was pretty
It
cool.
really was, man. It
I
really
didn't have
was.
a
It was
ro
durable, it was cool, it was just good.
I didn't have a robot to the scale of what you were saying about your dad's
Right.
toy, but you probably remember the one that I had. You remember the robot that it could kind of walk, but it was more it was metal, but more plastic than metal, and I think it would raise its arm and fire like a laser gun or
Oh,
something,
okay,
and you could
okay.
put drops of oil in, and the oil
I
would
know what you're talking
blow
about.
the smoke
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh my god, you have one of those?
yeah.
That's cool,
I
man.
had one when I was a kid, and my dad put it up, and then I still have it now.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's just an old toy. And probably not even worth nothing,
Oh, dude, I bet you it's worth more than you think. Dude,
but
Stretch Armstrongs. Original Stretch Armstrongs right now are going for thousands of dollars.
yeah, but
Like, how stupid is that?
shouldn't they be, like, rotted to nothing by now?
Not all of them are. If you didn't stretch them that much, they are.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. As long
Didn't
as you're not working that fluid, it's, you know, it'll be fine.
didn't they fill them with some bizarre shit too?
Yeah, I think so.
The originals?
Yeah, I think like they had Jeffries jack off in one of
No.
them.
Man, yeah, no, it's just it's crazy, like, the childhood world to the even your teenage years,
Oh yeah,
to your to adulthood.
yeah.
Just the vast differences, you know?
Yeah, oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's like you go through these like almost decades are almost like just time periods you get to go through, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
each decade, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like okay, because I feel like it does change each decade, you know what I mean? You feel like you change a little bit, like this is the way the time period's set because like essentially time's man made, you know what I mean? But like
Right.
at that 10-year period, you do feel like you know what I mean, like something's changed, like.
You do, but you don't. Cause think about
But
it,
I
like
feel like the whole everything changes. Like I feel like okay, now I'm in a new decade. Now I'm in a new fucking time period. You know what I mean?
right,
Like now it's
right,
something like everything's gonna be different this time period.
and
It might
stuff
take a little bit to go into it, but it will. You know?
yeah, and stuff does change.
Yeah.
But then think about it, do you feel any older in your head?
Not at all.
Like, not one bit.
No, no, I'm the same guy. I'm a little wiser, but that's from personal experiences. You know what I mean?
Right, but do you feel older?
No,
Like,
no, no, not at all.
that's a scary thought, and think
Yeah.
about that, man, because that
But
happens.
my gram said she didn't feel any older either.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like nobody does.
No.
It's crazy though.
Well, I mean,
And
it's a
but I feel
scary
like
thought. Think about those people that start going through dementia or whatever.
oh yeah, my grandma threw it. My other grandma.
Dude, that is a scary thought to have
Yeah.
something like that happen where you don't know what's going on, you don't
Yeah, that'd be horrible, man.
not being able to control.
That's great. I'm like, went instantly, you know what I mean? My dad and I were talking about it, and he's like, well, I don't know he's like, I don't know which would be worse. He's like, but I was like, no, your mom, like, I think the way your mom went with dementia would be way worse. Not knowing anybody around you, like, that would be worse to me.
Having people that have been around you your whole life in
Yeah,
front of
and
you,
not
and you don't
recognizing, yeah,
recognize
yeah, that'd
them,
be
think
horrible.
they're a
And
stranger.
that'd be horrible for them to watch too, because I wouldn't go up there, man. I couldn't deal with that.
Yeah.
And I mean, that'd be horrible to say, but I couldn't deal with it. Like, I couldn't even go to my Graham's fucking service, this Graham's. I couldn't even go. I couldn't.
I've quit going to them. I went to so
Yeah,
many
I can't.
over the years that it's
And listen, like what does to me is like, okay, I'll picture these people, you know what I mean, in my head. But at the end of when I picture them, like it's almost like a flip book of like times with them. At the end of the flip book, you know what I see? Them in a coffin, and I don't want to see that. You know, I
yeah,
didn't want
no.
to see her like that, so I didn't. You know, and then like my mom was like, "Well, it's no doubt that she knew you loved her." And I was like, "Well, yeah, obviously, like you know, I mean, there's no fucking doubt. Like, I don't even worry about that. You know."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's wild. It's just wild shit.
I think you know what I mean? Just gathering all that shit too. And we totally skipped over it this year. But the whole struggle and battle that goes on with some people that the holidays seems to bring out
Oh yeah,
going, you know what I mean? We talked about it, I think, a year or two ago.
yeah.
But it's,
This one was crazy, dude. Like,
yeah, this holiday season was pretty nuts.
yeah, like she died right before, like 9 days before Christmas.
Man,
So like, you know what I mean? Like it was unexpected. It was just like, you know what I mean? So it
that
was
seemed like it would put a kind of downer on Christmas.
oh, dude, big time. You think? But listen, here's the crazy thing though. For the first time I bet in 20 years, that whole family was together on Christmas.
It wasn't like
It wasn't fighting. It
wasn't
wasn't
something happening here and then
no,
something else
no.
happening here.
Everybody
It was
no,
one
and it
spot.
was to begin with. And then my one uncle called everybody and got us all together, and it was actually a decent time too. So I can say, you know, some good did come out of it.
Yeah, I mean,
A little bit, you know, and honestly, like my mom and her sister, my aunt, haven't talked in 20 plus years, and they're talking now. Like that's cool.
sometimes it takes the
Uh,
loss of somebody to
right.
bring
Yeah, it
you,
does, but
you,
it sucks. It does too. You know what I mean? But like, and that's what I told my aunt. I was like, better late than never, though. You know?
oh, certainly.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
like I said, I've watched some good come out of it. You know, not that I want to see anything. Like I would take her back over anything. Like you know, but
100%, man.
I'm just saying, like you know, so I have seen some decent things come out of a horrible tragedy.
Right, right.
So whatever. Not even a tragedy, because everybody dies.
It's weird. It's weird how people are like that too.
Yeah.
Like not talking, and it's like just bury the hatchet already.
Yeah, like, because if not, you're gonna bury you soon, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
and it really is stupid, man.
It
But
really is, man.
that's people.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, over the dumbest shit. Over, think of people that aren't talking to their families anymore over elections and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, can you imagine? Can
And
you fucking imagine?
not talking to an uncle or some cousins or whoever, grandpa.
Your mom and dad?
Yeah,
Like, are you
mom
fucking
and
kidding
dad,
me?
a
Yeah.
brother, a sister, because of who they
Voted
voted
for?
for.
Yeah, like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Get
come
the
on.
fuck
Yeah,
out of
people
here
are
with
fucking
that,
crazy.
man.
Fucking crazy.
If that, you know what? If you find yourself in life where you're mad at your immediate family and not talking to them for because of who they voted for,
It's time to buck the
it,
fuck up.
yeah, it's probably time to re-examine life and
Yeah.
priorities and figure out what exactly you're doing. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it sucks.
And maybe it's more serious to some people. I get that, but being
Yeah.
mad over a vote or
Being mad over almost anything,
or what
dude,
what
like,
political
it
party
depends, like, it's gotta
somebody
be
supports.
it's gotta be bad for you, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's stupid shit people get mad over. Like, fuck.
Like, there's petty.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if we're making a scale, there's like serious and then like not so serious and then like whatever,
Yeah.
petty. Like, that is so far past all that on the other end of the
know.
spectrum, well beyond petty. I don't even have a name
I
for it.
know. It's pathetic.
It's past pathetic.
Yeah. It lap pathetic.
A couple times.
Yeah, it's pathetic.
Lapsetic.
Yeah.
Lapathetic.
Yeah, lap pathetic.
Oh, man.
Shit, dude.
Yeah. No, and besides, let's say there is greater purpose to us being here as people, right?
Yeah, okay.
Right. Let's just say
I said that with sarcasm.
right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So me too.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying,
okay,
like,
let's do
let's
it.
pretend for like 10
5 seconds.
seconds.
Okay,
that
let's go.
There's a creator and we're here for some purpose.
All right, go.
You see, that's the best purpose you can fucking find is be mad at somebody for their political party.
Right, yeah, seriously. It's like, there's people that hate Van Halen, same thing. Like, you spend your life hating Van Halen. That's the best thing you can do. You spend your life just hating Van Halen. What the fuck does Van Halen do to you?
Right?
They just put out some good tunes and try to rock a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, relax, people.
Especially when you got Genesis out there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You got David Lee Roth, you know what I mean? Like the Ice Cream Man,
Actually, I can't kick on Genesis. They're all
Man,
right,
dude,
too.
Phil Collins rolls, man. I can't knock on Collins.
What is that? Can you know well more about 80s music than me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What is Genesis and I know Phil Collins is himself,
Yeah.
and he played with Genesis,
He was their drummer at first, okay?
right?
So then I think it was Peter Gabriel
Okay.
was their original singer,
All right.
and he goes off solo by himself. They auditioned a couple of singers, whatnot. With Collins was like, "Fuck this, I'll just drum and sing." So that's what he did.
Really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And Phil's an awesome drummer. Well, he was, dude. He's like in a wheelchair, so it's not sad. But like he's an amazing drummer. He's an amazing singer too. Like Genesis, I like Genesis the best with Phil Collins. Like that's the shit I like. You know what I mean?
Dude, what song is that where you kind of hear that it's like I can feel it in the air tonight or whatever? And
Yeah.
it has like those like
That
electronic drums. Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, that's as soon as you hear that, you recognize it, you know what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, dude, 100%. Like, there's another one he does. It's called "I Don't Care Anymore," but it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but like you recognize that one too.
Yep.
I always remember that because me and my buddy were going over the Roberto Clemente Bridge at 120 mph one night, pissed drunk in Pittsburgh because him and his girlfriend got in a fight, and we had to leave this party, and we were going and it's right by the stadium, obviously Roberto Clemente Bridge. So we're going to buck 20 in his truck across this fucking bridge, pissed drunk at like 3 in the morning. It was bad. We didn't get pulled over or nothing, but oh my god,
And that song come on?
yeah, that was playing the whole time.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like just like oh my god.
And that's the other thing. Tell me, name one other band. I'm not saying like they're the greatest band ever, but name one other band that had that sound between their music and their singer. It is Bill when he was with Genesis or Bill's music. Because there's one other band that sounds anything like Bill Collins or Genesis.
Oh, I can't think of it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they're definitely their own thing.
Yeah, like
It's
that.
like, yeah, it's like you see Flogging Molly, like you can't be like they're chaotic punk. They're their own fucking thing. Like they do their thing, and that's what they are, and it's awesome. You know what I mean? Just it is what it is. Like that's what they are. That's like Rush. Rush was what Rush was. You know, it's just that's what it is. They can't believe that much music comes out of three guys, but that's what Rush
But it
was.
does,
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's what it is. So yeah, that's what always blew my mind about Rush, dude. Is like that's three people, you know what I mean? Like holy fuck, the energy, the power that came out of those musicians, like holy
The
fuck.
sound.
Yeah, like I mean, it was just like it was just blew, you know what I mean? It'd blow your brain. It would take over like five musicians, you know, normally, but like these guys were just like it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was fucking crazy.
And that,
Man.
that's talent, man. You
Yeah,
know?
it really was, dude.
It
And
really
to
is.
find out, like I just found out Neil Peart wrote their songs. He wrote the lyrics. He wrote all the drum beats. He wrote the guitar parts. He wrote some of the bass parts. But also, they had to have badass bass players. Like, don't get me wrong, Geddy Lee and all them are great musicians. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But,
for sure.
But Neil Peart did a lot of that shit, dude. Like a lot of it. Like I didn't know he wrote the lyrics and shit like that. But he not only was he the best drummer on earth, he fucking did all those lyrics and everything else. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
He's a great. But Bomber from RKO also did all that shit too.
Yeah, he did a lot for the
Yeah.
band.
Yeah. But like on Rock and Roll Nightmare, that album, he plays bass and does the drums on that album.
For the
Yeah,
studio.
Yeah, it was before Joe got hired. So
Damn.
yeah, so he plays. That's Bomber on bass on the album on the recording.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it?
And that's not any band, but
No.
you find out a lot that
Yeah, he used to make them fucking play with it blindfolded in the dark. I'm not joking. Just to get better,
practice.
get to practice. I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah, that's how I mean that's one way
No,
to
but
do
that's
it.
what it is, man. But he's like, you know, we did get better, but holy fuck, you know. He's like, then he wanted to do it on acid. You know, it's like,
Probably not the best.
no, he's like, that's when things got screwy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just that's fucking fun. But like I said, that's just crazy to me. Like you don't see a lot of the times where the drummer's writing a lot of the music. You know what I mean?
No.
You usually the drummer's the filling guy. You know, oh, we can put him on drums. We can put him on drums. No, a lot of the time the drummer's the backbone where he's writing the lyrics. To fucking, you know what I mean? Like the whole, he's not the machine usually.
No.
He is the machine, but not that type of machine. You know what I
Right,
mean? Yeah,
right.
yeah. Because I don't want to discredit any drummers. Because my God,
Dude, one of my favorite drum related things is Chad Smith and Will Ferrell.
oh yeah, dude.
Dude,
That Chad Smith thing where he does that 30 Seconds to Mars deal. Did you see that on the internet?
What is it?
So they don't put he never heard the song or whatever, and they play the track without the drums, and he has to figure out his own drum beat to it. And then when he's done, they play it back and to see how close he is to the original or whatever. And he does that 30 Seconds to Mars song.
Oh,
And
okay.
dude, it's fucking dude. It got like 3 some million views, but it's fucking. He comes so close, but it is awesome.
It's like
it's
right
just
there.
yeah, but it's just watching his mind go and just start. Like it's just neat watching him start. Like it's
Trying
really
to
cool.
figure it out.
Yeah, it's just cool.
I think I did see that.
Yeah, it's
because
good
he's
shit,
sitting
man.
there and he's thinking about it
Yeah.
as he's hearing it,
Yeah.
and then he starts playing
But
around
yeah,
a
that's
little.
what I mean. That's when you can see his brain almost working. It's
Yeah.
neat as shit, man. Like I really think that's cool.
Yeah, that dude, he's one. That's another heck
They
of
just
a drummer.
had who they just have on there now? Shit. They just had a new one on there. Fuck. Oh, Stuart Copeland's on there now from Police.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's on there now. Fucking. But they gave him Limp Bizkit break stuff. So but I didn't see how it turned out. Yeah, so I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah, man, it's neat as shit, man.
Who's
Like,
doing that?
I forget, but it's just it's like drum something. I'll look it up after this. I'll find it.
All right. Yeah, I did. I'll have to rewatch.
You just
the
sounded like
Chad
that
Smith.
guy selling H. You're like, right.
Right.
He's like, right. He's like, You selling them? He goes, right. Are you a salesman? Right.
No, I'll have to rewatch that for sure.
Yeah, I'll fucking show you what that thing is too, 'cause it's neat as shit, man. It really is.
And, no, man, media, and not social media, like actual media, music,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
movies,
yeah. Physical
television.
media.
It's like there's highs and lows to it, whatever.
Everything. Yeah.
Mountains and valleys,
Yeah, pros and cons,
ups
everything.
and downs,
Absolutely.
whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah.
I think we're getting back to a good place. Even though I hear Hollywood's like cooked or whatever kids are calling it these
Yeah, you want to
days.
hear something interesting?
Yeah, sure.
CDs are on the rise for the first time in 5 or 8 years. They sold more, like they were on the
Oh, selling CDs.
selling CDs went
There
up.
you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's cool. I like that. That's cool to me because
That is.
like physical media needs to be there. Because like think about it, everybody's like, oh, stream it. They take that down. What do you got?
Nothing.
Nothing, dude.
I mean, optical media is bad because if you scratch it up too much,
No,
it's
absolutely,
screwed.
absolutely. CDs are cheap. I get that. You know what I mean? Like, with anything.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I just like the if a band's selling it for $5, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
Like-
for sure.
Like it's cool to have. I like the physical media, but we're from that time period too.
And I think just about everybody's took and filled out a little card and mailed it in to get free
Oh,
CDs
yeah.
and then never paid for it.
Yeah, Columbia House, dude. More like Jimmy's house.
That's how everybody started their CD
Oh
collection.
my god,
back
yeah,
in the
dude.
90s.
What was it? 23 for 99 cents or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
$1.99 for like 24.
Yeah. And then you got
CDs.
50 for nothing because you didn't pay him a dime. And they send you more. You're like, listen, I'll do it this way. They're like, all right, we'll send you 15 more of you. Okay. Yeah, you didn't give a shit.
I swear that was back like
Oh my god, dude.
the fact that worked if you were a teenager tells me that they weren't doing any type of credit checks.
They weren't doing shit.
They were just sending them out.
Yeah,
Based-
CDs are so cheap. That's what I mean. CDs are so fucking cheap to make. It didn't matter. They were making hand. That's why all those punk bands got rich because all the CDs started selling, and they were making hand over fist because CDs are so cheap to make.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, dude, how many people started their CD collection with Columbia
Oh
House?
my god, dude! They built it. You know what I mean? That was the foundation. The Columbia House is the foundation to everybody's CD collection.
It
It
is.
starts the Columbia House and it works its way up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's-
branch out from
Yeah,
there.
it's incredible though. But everybody starts at Columbia House. They're like, oh, I need 23 CDs stat.
And you know what was great? The first time I ever ordered
And they
from
were
them,
quick too, dude.
They
They
were.
were fast.
the first time I ever ordered from them, I was able to order the original Danzig album. the
Oh,
first
really?
one with
That's cool,
Mother.
man. Yeah, that's cool.
It was like a staple. It was always on that.
That's cool, man.
Like, for years.
Dude,
you
I
could pick
remember
that one up.
circling fucking so many CDs on there all the time at school and shit. And I never ordered from them anyway. I just rip them off, Oh my god.
The times,
Wonder if they're
man.
still in business.
Columbia House?
Yeah.
I think they gotta be, right? They gotta be.
What, out of business or in business? What do you think?
I'm saying in business.
You think they're still in?
I think we can order CDs in 2025 if we really want
Do you
to.
think we can rip them off in 2025?
Probably not the same way. Free shipping on 3+ DVDs. So they're doing DVDs now too. $11.95 for
Columbia House was a mail order CD club that offered members these 8 CDs for a penny. Oh, right here though. Columbia House, free shipping on 3D plus DVDs. Oh my goddamn! Oh my god! Really? They're still alive?
somehow, some way.
Oh my god, dude! Good for them. I'm happy to see that. That makes me happy. That makes me happy that I put them out of business.
In your head, you're like, what DVD collection am I starting?
I know, like which one's going to have? Yeah, that Bob Ross movie looks alright. Like shit. How it works? We're gonna find out how it works. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
What
we're
are the
gonna find out-
terms?
We're gonna find out my terms.
Dude, you haven't seen Paint?
No, is it good?
I haven't seen
No,
it.
I watched that Bob Ross documentary. Is why I'm interested in it. And like, those people took advantage of him, and like they owned him pretty much. Like he made him work on the day his wife died.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're horrible, horrible people. And like now his kids don't have anything from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people aren't always the best, man.
Nah, people suck, dude.
And it's crazy what what parents will do for their kids too. I want to
Yeah,
say that.
absolutely, man. Good
Yeah.
parents, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, not all. but
Yeah,
good.
right.
I don't know though, man. So if anybody didn't notice, we did take like a 2-week vacation from doing this, sitting down, recording. It's good to be back, actually. Good to be back. Good to be putting putting some nonsense back into these microphones, getting it recorded. You're not actually ordering right now, are you?
Yeah. How else are we gonna rip them off if I don't get anything? You can't rip them off if you don't get anything.
You can almost get DVDs cheaper from the dollar store.
Dude, you can't get DVDs cheaper than $1 store.
But
Who the fuck would order 3 DVDs for $12 plus shipping?
they're not going to be these ones, though.
Oh my, yeah, right. Because these are so coveted. You know what I mean? It's like the lost ark of DVDs. Get the fuck out of here. It's Daryl Dixon, American Star. Shut the fuck up. He's dick, dude. You like movies that Pat Romano starred in. You're stupid. Get the fuck out of here. Get your first 2 DVDs for only $9.99 each. Yeah, blow me. That's expensive.
That is.
That's $20 DVD. How are you still in business?
What happened to the $2 for 24 CDs?
It was said 8 CDs for a penny is what it was.
Was it?
Yeah, that's what one of the ads was. 8 CDs for a penny.
Man.
I know, right? Dude, what a deal. How did they make money on that? Shipping alone. I don't even know if we had media shipping back then, did we? I don't think.
No.
There's no way.
I don't know.
There's no way we had media shipping back then, dude.
I don't know, dude. That was crazy.
I'm telling you we did, so we didn't. I'll fight you for it in the parking lot.
What is it?
Media shipping. I don't think we had it back then.
I don't think.
I don't believe so, dude.
No. I don't know, though. Yeah.
It's crazy, though, isn't it?
Yeah. It's good to look back, man. It's also good to look ahead. New for 2025.
Kiss my ass, dude.
More shows coming out. More episodes, as always.
You're an asshole.
I don't know. I think
so Sony owns Columbia House.
Sony?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sony's not going under, dude.
Not yet, not until we get them.
Look at their place.
We're going to take down Mr. Beast and then Sony.
They got PlayStation. Come on, man. They got PlayStation.
Those are Sony Beast killers.
They got their cameras. They got their audio equipment.
Quit talking them up already.
Dude, Sony Explode boombox?
Dude, I have one.
Come on. Tell me that's not one of the greatest CD player boomboxes.
Dude, that's the greatest CD player ever. My ex actually tried to steal it from me, and I flipped the fuck out and got it back.
Right.
I was like, "You're not taking it." That's how I learned to play bass tracks because the bass on it sounds so good.
It's so
like,
good.
You can't, you know what I mean? Like, I've never heard a bass sound so good on a stereo.
Yeah, and you can hear the bass.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, you can turn it. Dude, it's so good. It's so great. What a great machine. And I got that. They had it up at the kitchen in the country club, and they were gonna throw it out. And I was like, no, I'll take that. Went home, cleaned it off.
Is it one from the 90s?
Yeah.
Or whenever they come out?
Yeah, but I cleaned it all up and it was nice. And she tried to jack it, so I bought another one, right? So I get it from Florida and it's all jacked up and won't work. So finally I sent that back and I was like, they were like, you want another one? I was like, no, give me my money back. And I flipped the fuck out on her and I got mine back. Right. I was just like, give me my shit back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck that. But yeah, I got it back and I still have it.
Yeah, that's kind of the rule of thumb. When you find a good Sony Explode device,
oh, dude,
you don't let it go. You keep that.
They're legit, man. I never knew that until I worked in that kitchen, too.
Dude, I still have a Sony Explode head unit that I had in my first car.
Nice.
That, like, it sounded so good, even with the factory speakers. But when I replaced those with Sony Explode speakers, even better. Even better, you know?
Yeah.
And whatever, call it poor man's audio equipment if you want, whatever. Dude, it's just good stuff.
BMG was the other one.
BMG.
Music Club, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if they're still in business. See if we can rob them too. How many DVDs we get off these fuckers?
I forgot there was another one.
Yeah, BMG was a CD club known for this is the 12 for the price of one. That was they did the 12 for the price of one. They was shut down in 2009 by its parent company, Columbia House, which went bankrupt in 2015.
So they're not around?
No, none of them are anymore. CDs, I guess, yeah. Streaming killed them. File sharing killed them.
I think we need to bring them back.
Clubs had to wait months or even a year before selling new releases from an artist because of legal stuff. That hurt them too, obviously.
Oh,
especially with legal, with streaming and stuff, that fucks you.
Right, because an artist knew stuff was going to be on a streaming platform.
Yeah, it's going to be out the day it comes out, not a year from then. Like, that sucks. They got fucked on that.
That's horrible, dude.
Yeah, they got fucked on that deal.
They're like OGs. And
that's what I mean, dude. They're the original distributors. You're fucking up. Yeah. Just like the Indians.
Right?
Yeah. They probably sold them guns and then shot them with them.
Well, dude, to be fair, BMG and Columbia House didn't even get a little patch of land with a reservation. They're just gone, so.
To be fair, they're the same company. Bunch of fucks.
Not really. I mean,
Well, when Columbia House owns BMG, I think the same company.
Right, but
Yeah.
they were
Right, you did it again. You are that
right.
fucker. You are that guy. Oh my god, no wonder you remind me of him because you're like, that's me.
Mail order music
That little
club.
green prick.
Mail order music clubs that were known for their aggressive sales tactics.
Oh my god, dude, I'm telling you. What are the days? The aggressive sell tactics. I'll hand you a penny, you give me 12 CDs, and I'll pay you later. Okay. I'm like 15. Gotcha.
Dude, that was the ultimate. I'll pay you gladly pay you
Oh,
next
dude.
Tuesday for a cheeseburger
Dude, how
today.
did they even stay in the business 6 months? Like, everybody ripped them off. Everybody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even, oh man. I can't even count how many people ripped them off. Everybody ripped them off.
Name one person.
They paid them? Nobody.
No, name one person that you ever say like, yeah, a little short this month. Columbia House come after me.
Yeah. Or a little short this month. I had to catch up my Columbia House bill. That never happened. Nobody ever had to catch up with it because nobody ever paid it. Okay? Not one payment ever was that. They're like, well, give us $1 a month. No. You know? I'm giving you shit. There's my CDs. I paid a penny for them. Suck my ass.
Can you afford something? No.
No, just that penny. Just that penny I gave you. That was the deal.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be like. That's what I read.
Oh shit, man.
That's funny.
Yeah, we definitely need more of that world, or at least to remember it.
Yeah.
Sign
I
this.
don't know. We should bring it back.
I don't know. We need some serious funds.
I just want CDs back so we can do stupid shit with them.
Anyhow, where are we wrapping this one, Jimbo?
Oh, I have a new podcast out. It's called Jimmy's Incredibly Weird Podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on all kinds of stuff. There's like one episode.
I'll put some links in the description for it.
Yeah, whatever. Do whatever you want.
It's actually out.
Yeah, it's up.
All right, I'll check it out, man. Jimmy's incredibly incredibly
weird
weird
podcast. Yeah, it's me and my incredibly weird self.
Well, there you go, dude.
And I bitch about stuff, if you can imagine. Me.
Anybody's allowed to.
That's what
I'm
they
glad
said.
it's you
Yeah, I know. That's what they said.
rather than some other guy.
I know. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna light the place on fire. Just like what we were talking about at the beginning. To light that shit on fire. Oh my god!
All right, sir, send us home.
All right, the podcast. Go watch it. Then watch this one twice.
Watch it or listen.
Both. Listen. Just listen to that one. Then watch this one. Then listen to this one too.
That's the idea.
Instructions.